You're listening to the Money Mike Syndicated Radio Podcast, and I want to bring this one right to the table as well. Hailey Van Lith is transferring, leaving ASU, and Angel Reese has already declared she's leaving LSU women's basketball. And folks, let me tell you something. It's my opinion, but if my opinion becomes the truth, I've given you the facts before they actually happen. And I saw this back in November, and this one's going to come apart at the seams. This is the Money Mike Syndicated Radio Podcast. And here's where I mean Hailey didn't get anything out of this season. And the fact that with Mulkey, it just was a disaster. And not going in the NBA is the correct decision. And I'll give you the secondary correct decision. Angel Reese shouldn't be going to the WNBA either. Okay, because you're looking at two players that are not ready for the WNBA. And as I talked to you earlier, and I told you, Kim Mulkey hasn't developed them for the WNBA. But here's where I'm going. Folks, this one here is going to get worse. And players are going to be leaving, and they're going to lose a lot of recruits. And that's what this is all about. When I told you from the beginning, the recruits, after seeing this, the parents, the coaches out there, nobody wants to go into this type of situation. And I told the LSU president back in November, you need to get ahead of this. Well, that didn't happen, and now the players are going to be leaving, and this one's not going to be good. It's going to tear the program down. You're listening to the Money Mike Syndicated Radio Podcast, and folks, I don't do this for clickbait. You know, I come from the print media. I've done contributing Bleacher Report, covering the NFL, the NBA, and this one here is not going to end pretty. Sometimes you get ahead of yourself, and when things start raveling and you get the governor involved, you've got too many powerful people. And LSU, as I told you, that is SEC football, and that brand they're wearing, that is because of the SEC football and Nike. And this one's going to get a plug pulled on it. It is the ugliest thing I've seen in a long time. And no one would expect to see this at the height of the game. But it is what it is, and you're listening to the Money Mike Syndicated Radio Podcast. And bringing it to you, Hailey Van Lith is in the portal. She's out of there. And you've got Angel Reese, WNBA, but she still needs more work, and I would recommend she get in the portal too. We'll see you soon. Money Mike Syndicated Radio Podcast.